All right, Flames fans, good afternoon and welcome to another episode on Talk with Anand, where we are talking about the Calgary Flames hosting Edmonton Oilers in a Battle of Alberta matchup tonight at 6 p.m. Is that showdown, the Battle of Alberta's round two or game two in the Battle of Alberta series. One more left that will be on. March 25th next year, so a lot of time before that. But it's our time to enjoy another Battle of Alberta edition. Um, for those who are joining on the Instagram chat, welcome. My handle is CJY underscore Anand. If you want to follow along, and you can also check out our YouTube channel to chat as well. AU's vlog is my YouTube channel. I have posted a social link on my Twitter. So if you want to join wherever you're joining from, thanks for watching this afternoon. We'll talk about your questions, your thoughts, and everything, but we'll give you a quick rundown of the lineup we are expecting tonight. Dan Vladar is going to be in between the pipes since he earned a shutout last game against the New Jersey Devils. And talking about the lines, let's quickly run through them. This is in courtesy of Pat Steinberg of Sportsnet 960. So on the first line, it's going to be Zari Kadri Pospisil. Second line is going to be Blake Coleman, backline Coronato. Third line is going to be Huberdo Sharangovich Manta. Fourth line is going to be Ryan Lomberg, Rooney, and Kuzmenko. And for your defense, it will be Ball and Anderson. I like that pairing from the New Jersey Devil game. Vigar and Miramano, they're going to try that again. And Barry and Pahal, they're going to try that as well. And then Dan Vladar starting in net for the Calgary Flames. Bayhog says the Oilers are going to ruin the Flames. I'm not sure. The Oilers definitely are McDavid less. Um, but it could be a different contest and different scenario. Definitely, we'll have to see how interesting it becomes. They don't even need McDavid to wipe this team. Possibly that's true, but I have good vibes that the Flames can get it done as well with how they grade they have been playing, especially the shutout that will they have confidence against Blake Coleman and Jonathan Huberdeau. All right, Aether says, "Hi Anand, welcome. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Once again, the Flames are playing tonight, Edmonton Oilers at 6 p.m. At the Saddle Dome. They're hosting this another edition of Battle of Alberta. For those who are joining, welcome. And once again, they won last night or 2 nights ago against the New Jersey Devils, where they won 3-0, and Blake Coleman were two goal scorers, and then Jonathan Huberdeau as well. So hoping for another game from him, and a lot to discuss that way. Once again, no, I'm not at the Saddle Dome. That's just a background of mine. Little cool background that I like to play with. I can change my background too. No, I'm not at the Saddle Dome. This was taken at least a year ago when the Flames were in town. Not sure who they were playing against, but I like this picture, so I put it as a background. But yeah, not at the Saddle Dome anyway right now, and I won't be at the game either. I'll be watching it from home. Um, I have a play-by-play gig before that, so I'll be going to do the U17 Triple A Alberta Elite Hockey League. The Airdrie Avalanche is hosting the Lethbridge Hurricanes, so I'm gonna go call that game and then head back home to watch the game. So that's where we are at. Thanks for joining. Those who all have joined us once again, appreciate it. Once again, the Calgary Flames are set to host the Edmonton Oilers. Game two of this Battle of Alberta this season. First one we took it, of course, we won twice actually. That was in the preseason, I believe, or was it regular? No, it was regular season. No, that was preseason when they had split squad, and then recently, I'm trying to remember. I think we won that one though as well. If I can look it up quickly, my memory is not serving correctly from what I remember. Um, Yeah, we won 4-1 on October 13th against the Edmonton Oilers, so it's definitely possible. That time the starter was Dan Vladar as well with a .962 save percentage. Goals coming from Rasmus Anderson, Justin Kirkland, right? That's the game. He got his first NHL goal, Justin Kirkland. He's not in the lineup though today, unfortunately, because the context with him is that Justin Kirkland has played 9 games with the Flames so far, and they'll need if he's to play a 10th game, which is possible today, but he won't play. But if he plays a 10th game, he needs waivers to get sent down, and I'm sure the Flames are taking some little extra time to decide what his plan will be. So we'll have to wait and see. Arjun says, "Hi, Anand, how are you? I'm doing good, Arjun. Thanks for asking. Thanks for tuning in." And Calgary Sports, welcome. Thanks for joining in as well. Hello, Anand. Appreciate it for watching this afternoon. Yeah, so Justin Kirkland, once again, like I told, he won't play for the next little while or until next week at least. That's when they have to make a decision. They have either until end of next weekend or 10 games, whichever comes first, to decide what his plan is. If he's to stay up there, he'll need waivers moving forward. But right now, he's waiver exempt. He can get sent down to the AHL, no worries. My only thing him is if he gets sent on waivers, other team could claim him, which I don't really want. Um, but it's going to be interesting how they do it. So we'll have to wait and see what this entails. So wait and see a couple more days as well. Another talk that's going around the Twitter timeline is that Nils Aman from Vancouver Canucks was put on waivers. We have around 3 more minutes to see if Calgary Flames put a waiver on him. They think that he's a younger center, could use him definitely if they decide to go on the Rooney put on waivers because Rooney hasn't done much for the team. That's also possible. And they Connor Zari with a goal last time, so hopefully he can show up. And then Blake Coleman and Jonathan Huberdeau, we expect big games from them as well tonight at 6 p.m. So that's how your matchup is going to look like. And we'll head to the YouTube chat. We have a question from Mandeep. Mandeep, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Hey, buddy, who's your favorite Flames player? If you ask me currently on the roster, I'm going to say Andrei Kuzmenko. I've been loving his bonfire and the Halloween interviews. He's such an amazing personality. But game wise, I would like to see him improve a little bit. He hasn't shown his talent as much. If you ask me, all-time Flames player, probably Jerome Iginla. I had the opportunity to meet him last year during the Circle K Classic tournament when I was doing a couple games on color commentary and P announcing. So Jerome Iginla, my all-time favorite player, and currently it's Kuzmenko with his personality. Although, if you ask me game wise, who has been doing amazing, I want to give credit to Jonathan Huberdeau. How he has had couple games that he hasn't shown well, but although the credit it's due where he has done, I think he has done much better in the current season than we have seen past. So Jonathan Huberdeau game wise, Kusmako personality wise, and Jerome Ginla all time flame is my pick for you. Hope that helps. Hope that answers your question. Thanks for joining this Sunday afternoon as we are moving through the Battle of Alberta edition this evening. Flames host. Flames host the Edmonton Oilers at 6 p.m. I'm gonna guess the puck drop will head closer to 6:15 or 6:10, depending on if they have any ceremonies or pre-game stuff that they're doing. But unfortunately, I won't be at the game. I have a play-by-play gig just right before that. I'm gonna call the under 17 AAA hockey game. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun, and then after that I'm gonna head home and watch the game and have updated scores and all that for you as we tag along. um, Hope everybody is having a great afternoon. It's a quiet Sunday, of course, we understand. It will be interesting as we go along. Tune in also as well this evening. Maybe I'll have a post game show as well. We'll talk about whichever way the results goes. But once again, little few changes. Kirkland won't be in the lineup. Unfortunately, Kirkland, once again, I explained the situation earlier, but once again, I'll just explain it quickly. If he plays 10 games or more, he's waiver eligible. So he'll need waivers to get sent down. So you won't see Kirkland. He scored his first NHL or first goal as a Flame, and for when we played the Edmonton Oilers, but that will wait for a bit. Instead, Rooney will draw in, and then Kuzmenko as well. He has put on the fourth line instead of against Huberdeau as well. And Calgary Sports is asking, can you do one of these on our account? Definitely, Calgary Sports will get something done for you. Stay tuned for that as well. Definitely, we'll do. I'll be everywhere doing pre-game and post-game coverages wherever you want me. I don't know, most of you who have tuned in, I also got a gig with Game Over Calgary, so I've been doing post-game coverages for them as well. But tonight it's a crossover night, so I won't be there. I think it's Conrad who's taking over that duties. So go listen to Conrad on Game Over and Calgary Sports. We have amazing graphics and score updates we do in between as well. We'll shout out to Calgary Sports as well. And then welcome to Ben Canucks Fam and Blue Jays Beast, who just joined us on the Instagram front. And for those who are watching on the YouTube chat, welcome as well. So, any score predictions? Let's hear some. Battle of Alberta should be a good one from Edmonton. Go Flames. Ben Canucks. Yeah, go Flames indeed. Tell us your score predictions. I'll screenshot some of the answers, and the closest one gets a shout out in my next video. So give us score predictions, whichever way. I think it will be definitely a high scoring game. I believe Stuart Skinner is starting for the Edmonton Oilers, and Dan Vladar for the Calgary Flames. So that's going to be interesting. Um, I'm welcoming all types of score predictions, all types of guesses. If you want to guess first Flames goal as well, if you want to do that for on the YouTube chat, whatever you want, or who do you think will score the game-winning goal? All that welcome. So Battle of Alberta tonight. Then the Flames, I think, head on a road trip to go play the Montreal Canadiens. So little French battle on Tuesday at 5 p.m. And then they come back. The Calgary Flames come back on Thursday um, to the Boston Bruins, so another road trip game. Then they play again on November 9th. That's, I believe, a Sunday, Friday. I don't know even my calendar. Saturday. Saturday against the Buffalo Sabres. And then I think they come back on the 11th to the Saddle Dome because that's when I think the Flames are giving tickets to the game for against LA Kings, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Mandeep says Flames win 4-2. Zari's gonna have a massive game. Sure, that's a good prediction. I'm gonna note this down. And if you are close there, or at least okay, I'm gonna give you 2 points. So if you'll get a shout out if either the Flames win 4-2 or if Zari's gonna have a massive game. I think those two are reasonable predictions. So I'll keep that in mind. Um, Definitely, we are out to see a good game from Zari. His production has been a little quiet, but he has had those chances. Don't get me wrong. He has had those chances, but he has been rather quiet than what we have seen him. So hopefully Zari will be the unlock key to the Calgary Flames tonight. So it's going to be an exciting one. Jacob Kwan, welcome to the Instagram chat. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely. We'll keep that in mind. And happy Saturday to those who are watching. Happy Sunday already. I don't even have track of my weekend because days are going so fast. Happy Sunday to everybody, those who are joining. Little quiet day here. So, Calgary Flames hosting the Battle of Alberta. It will be fun and interesting. Like we said, Zari is gonna possibly have a massive game. Flames could win 4-2. Love those predictions. Keep those predictions coming while we are still around here. I'm just gonna browse through Twitter real quick to see if there are any updates. Okay, so Flames haven't put a waiver claim on Nil Saman, so Flames won't get him. So he'll be sent to Abbotsford Canucks as well. So that's the update on that front. Um, and then what else? So let's give you a head-to-head matchup. So the Flames have 131 wins over Edmonton Oilers, all-time record. Oilers have 115 wins and 18 ties on that. Total combined goals is 1,749. Total minutes is 12,809. And total fighting majors is 544 of them. And that's according to Sportsnet statistics. So it's going to be a good one. And yeah, Calgary Sports saying Nil Saman clears. Definitely, that's going to be evident. So Nil Saman will head to Abbotsford Canucks. Um, and I think that will be their plan because he played for the Vancouver Canucks or VCR, what like Elliot Friedman likes to call it. If you want to be sneaky that way, but I think the only major change that they have done is Kuzmenko is in fourth line, Kirkland won't play, and then Bean, Hanley will be scratched, and then Vladar, and then Wolf will back up Dan Vladar. All right, thanks for joining everybody. We appreciate you. It's going to be a fun Battle of Alberta game day. Um, get think about some questions, thoughts as well when we come for the post game show. We would love to hear them. Predictions as well. If you want to send me a quick DM at CGY_Anand, feel free to do so. But we have one prediction already. The Flames will win 4-2, and Zari's going to have a massive game. I'm keeping that on the tally as well. But if you want to go, uh, yeah, Wolf, he has had an amazing run, but I think Jacob, I think their plan to do is to keep Dan Vladar on his crease just because he got a shutout against New Jersey Devils, and I think that's the best way to go. And then I'm sure they'll return back to Wolf when we play on Tuesday against the Montreal Canadiens because the rotation has been inevitable. But the looks of it today, they're starting Dan Vladar. All right, thanks for tuning in. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for spending the time with me. Um, and just few hours away from puck drop. It's at 6 p.m. So couple more hours. Stay tuned for that, and it's going to be a fun one. Thanks for watching on Talk with Anand. My name is Anand, your host on Talk with Anand. Have a great afternoon, and see.